Uh, uh, Mickey, does my fur look okay? Okay, good. Glad to hear that. Okay, oh, gee, I can't believe they having me substitute for a class today. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't go into school, so I'm gonna have to be subbing a class virtually. So, all of you joining my Zoom call today, welcome. Today, we are gonna be talking about paws. Why everyone should have them. Paws are awesome. We're going to be talking about the floofiness of the fur. Why it's important to be a furry. For me though, I was born a fox cat. So for those of you wanting to enter our furry program, please do so via the comments, via the chat. This video, I have no stats of what this Zoom call will look like on YouTube because I'm recording this whole thing. So this whole Zoom call is going to be on YouTube. So I don't know how this is going to look like. But today we are going to be talking about paws. Ignore the vacuum in the background. We will get to this lesson here in just a moment. Now, my name is Kitty. I am a fox cat. It's very different from a normal cat. I'm not 100% fox, but I'm not 100% cat either. It's a complex story. We'll discuss the story at the end of class today. Okay, so reason number one why you must have paws. It's illegal if you don't, okay? You must go through the ritual process at your nearest hospital to become a furry. Now, don't do surgery. It's very simple. You just go to the hospital, ask them to become a furry, and then they'll just wave their magic wand because Harry Potter still exists today, and you'll be instantly turned into your persona. If you don't have a persona created, there's no telling what you're gonna end up looking like. I don't want to go there. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, so today class for homework is gonna be a 10-page essay on why it's important to understand the currency value of the US dollar. Yes, I want 10 pages. You can copy a Wikipedia article and you can playwright someone else, but I want 10 pages of this essay turned in tomorrow. It should be very easy. You're just going to copy and paste a Wikipedia page and then copy that 10 times. It should be a piece of cake. The same thing should be written 10 times in number 1 size font. Very small, so I want a lot of words. I at least want 2 million words turned in by tomorrow. They don't have to be real words. They can just be made up. As long as your word count reaches 2 million, you will get an A++, 10 extra bonus points, so you have a grade of 110. And if you're me, well, I'm a teacher, but back in the 11th grade, when I went to school, back in 1927, yes, I've been around for quite a while. I'm immortal. That really makes sense. I'm immortal. I was born in 1901. So I got to school in 1920s. Anyway, in 1927, I had an essay to write on the computer. And where was I going with this? Crap. I have lost the topic. Just left my brain. But anyway, yes, I want 2 million words turned in tomorrow about why the US dollar is important and just a bunch of random words. As long as you do that, you get 110 points. I remember the thought now, class. Now, class, if you're failing, this will be the grade that brings you up to an A++. Yes. Each plus is a +5 to a 95, so 110 would be an A+++. And you'll get a VIP access to the Railroad's Christmas Museum. Yes, we will have this on display. It's a real thing that exists. It's our promotional vehicle for road travel and railroad travel. It's really high tech and was built in 1937. It was received as a gift. Another important reason, I cannot think of any downsides to having paws. So, please be advised that having paws is very important and helps you with life. Okay, class, I think that ends up for class. Do you have any questions? Why do we have to write an essay about the US dollar? Good question, Maple. I'll get to that in just a moment. Maple's a bus driver. I don't know why she's asking this question. Of all questions, I expect Hearts to ask a question. But she must understand the assignment, so I'm not going to assume things. The reason why you're writing the US dollars, I want you to know the important history of the US dollar. You remember the US history dollar was invented in 18207. It's 1827. Back when the Utah Railroad was starting to use diesel locomotives. Professor Kitty, are you sure you got your facts straight? Mickey, I worked on the railroad for 227 years. Of course I got my facts straight. The first modern diesel locomotive that you see today was invented in 1827. The Utah Belt Railway is still on operation today, and Conrail is still an operating railroad, still using their B-36 and standard cabs, and CSX came out with a new heritage unit. And CSX only operates 50 miles of track in northern Mississippi. I live in northern Alabama. Kitty, that ain't right. What am I supposed to do? Stick to the script? This is a Zoom call, for crying out loud. This is rather important. Do you mind, Mickey? Go ahead. Thank you. Now, anyway, before we go, I must discuss another reason. With pause, you can give thumbs up with the pause. Anyway, they're as big as your face. So who wouldn't want that? It's big. It's a little hot here. When you have fur, it's kind of embarrassing how hot you can get. Physically. But if you work in the Arctic, like I did in 1947, I worked in the Arctic Square, the big square that surrounds the continent that we all know and love. The square surrounded the continent and is gets cold there. Recently, scientists discovered, like a month or two ago, by discovery, a portal to another world. It wasn't enough. I live in my own world. So, for a portal to be discovered to another world is kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. I mean, basically, this other world is just a school with like 30 feet of snow in one classroom, and then it's just like Stranger Things throughout the whole rest of the school. And you look outside every window, it's snowing and thundering. And then you climb back up that snow pile, back into my world. So you have this world underneath my own world. We currently have scientists discovering that. Well, what was that? That was classified information. Well, I'm sorry, Mickey. The public deserves to know this. Sorry, I may have just said classified information. It's just great. It's just great. But anyway, with this Zoom class coming to an end, I must say that this lesson was entirely fake. It was entirely fake. No. As a free, I demand that you pay for your premium membership before the end of the year. Maple, I want that essay done tomorrow, okay? Jeez. Class. Calm down. I'm teaching a real class here, and I'm teaching a virtual class, which is you. Where's the camera? I just see a screen with my face on it. How awkward can this get? Anyway, I think it's time for today's music session. I want you to use specifically Sony headphones. Hearts, you can use your earbuds if you want. Maple, Mickey, you can use what you want. whatever works for you big cat ears. They're real cat ears. Okay? They're real. Mickey's a cat. Maple's a fox. Hearts is mine. There goes my phone. God dang it. God dang it. I said God dang it. Oh, okay. Now, with your paws, it's a little hard to grab a phone, but it's worth living with, okay? It's worth living with. Now, I want you all to know that I'm standing on my own bed. This is the roof. I'm going to lift it up. It's not working. It's not working. Oh my gosh, we're 2 feet off the ground. Everyone evacuate the building now. We gotta go. The building has lifted 2 feet off the ground. I don't know what could be the cause of that. It could have been because you pushed the ceiling up. Thanks a lot, smarty pants. I'm not gonna say your name. I don't know your name. My name is Forrest Byrne. Forrest Byrne, you're going to the office. Now, Magoo, I want you to stop scratching the dang bed that I'm teaching here. I'm teaching here. I love you, but I'm teaching here. Ugh, my fur gets itchy. Around my ears. I like ear scratches, in case you didn't know that. I like ear scratches behind the ears. It's great. Anyway, I think that will end today's class. I've got assignment turned in tomorrow. And with everything this teaching a U.S. history class is, all I said was false. I'm terribly sorry. But I want that essay about the U.S. dollar, because I'm very curious to know about the U.S. dollar. I lived in my world for most of my life, till 2005 when I came to this world. Born at Foxcat. I'm very curious to know about U.S. history, and about other events, the good events. And to all the hate groups out there, stop. Them furry hate groups to make my blood boil. Yes, they make my blood boil. They make my blood boil. Boil. I can speak. So, all you furry haters out there, if you're not a furry, or if you are, if you're just like me, stick around, because my goal is to make people happy. This is the whole point of this class. I'm bouncing the ball in my hand, my paw. Did I say hand? I mean paw. Paw. Now, if you excuse me, class, I must get back to my anime realm. Lord knows I got a lot of situations going on right now. I'm fighting monsters in the land of Wandasel, and I'm currently being watched by a crazy psycho. So that's been interesting. Interesting events have been happening today. I felt like being a goofball, so that's what I did all day. Whee! Anyway, this is your fox cat, Professor Bruin Kitty. I am out of here. For some reason, I thought that would end the video. Mickey, which button is it to end the video? How do I end the Zoom call, Mickey? Mickey, hang on. I'm gonna get Mickey, and he's gonna turn this off, okay? Mickey! In here, buddy. In here. In here. Kitty, I told you to end that Zoom call already. Mickey, I don't know how to turn it off. How do you turn off the Zoom meeting? Oh, gosh, dang it, Kitty. Now they're going to hear us argue. Is there any way you can edit that? No, I can't. I don't know how to edit. Which button was it to end the Zoom call? Which button? Mickey, I'm going to go turn off your day computer, and I'm going to end the Zoom meeting once and for all. Substituting for a different class, it's definitely interesting. You're substituting for history. You're not taught one real history fact at all today. Now I get my dirty paws from working on a New York Central Dreyfus Hudson and turn off your video chat. Kitty, you stay here. Kitty, can you believe that professor? He leads the tech company. What an imbecile. He doesn't know how to use tech. Oh, brother.